Greetings from Edinburgh 500 Open Bible Church. I am Nicketa Browne and welcome to our midweek meditation. Who are you taking counsel from? Psalm 1 leads with, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful." This psalm contrasts good and evil, the godly and the ungodly, the ways of the godly man and the ways of the ungodly man, and the consequences of each way of life. This psalm is a psalm of instruction, and here it seems that everything is pretty black and white. You are either one or the other. We see this through the Bible that you either serve God or serve the enemy. There is no in between. A man cannot serve two masters, for he either loves one and hates the other. Any in-between suggests lukewarmity, and God says that if we are lukewarm, He will spit us out. What can we learn from the character of the godly man here? He avoids evil, utterly renounces the companionship of evildoers, and will not be led by them, in verse 1. He walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. This part of his character is put first, because those that will keep the commandments of their God must say to evildoers, "Depart from us." He shuns them wherever he sees them. He does not do as they do, and he does not converse familiarly with them. I want to focus on this verse just a moment. Walking in the counsel of the ungodly would mean that you actively take advice from ungodly people, that you would set your plans based on consultation with them. The godly man, he does not walk in the counsel of the ungodly. He is not present at their counsels, nor does he advise with them. Though they are ever so witty and subtle and intelligent, if they are ungodly, they shall not be men of his counsel. He does not consent to them. He does not take his measures from their principles, nor act according to the advice which they give and take. He stands not in the way of sinners. He avoids doing as they do. Their way shall not be his way. He will not come into it, much less will he continue in it, as the sinner does, who sets himself in a way that is not good. Psalm 36:4. He avoids, as much as may be, being where they are, that he may not imitate them. He will not associate with them, nor choose them for his companions. He does not stand in their way to be picked up by them, Proverbs 7:8, but keeps us far from them as from a place or person infected with a plague, for fear of contagion, Proverbs 4:14 and 15. He sits not in the seat of the scornful. He does not associate with those that sit in close cabal to find out ways and means for the support and advancement of the devil's kingdom, or that sit in open judgment, magisterially to condemn the generation of the righteous. The seat of the drunkards is the seat of the scornful, Psalm 69:12. Happy is the man that never sits in it, Hosea 7:5. The godly man may do that which is good and cleave to it. He submits to the guidance of the word of God and makes that familiar to him. He meditates in the law of God, and that makes him like a tree. The more we converse with the word of God, the better furnished we are for every good word and work. He shall bear fruit in his season, and his leaves shall not wither. The evidence of his growth shall be seen by all men. Whatsoever he does shall prosper. So take counsel from God in his word and godly men and women. The Lord knows the way of the righteous, and his thoughts towards you are thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Thank you for watching. I hope today's message blessed you. Do have a great week ahead.